the first real day of the second round happened. So leave a like and subscribe because we're going to go over both games right now. One of them isn't technically over, but it's basically over. So let's just get started with the first game. This one was pretty much back and forth the whole time. There is controversy about the result of this game, which we'll get into. But if I show you the game chart, it was just Pacers had control for a large majority of it, but then the Knicks would kind of come back. Knicks even took a pretty decent sized lead, and Pacers came out. It was really entertaining. It was a great game. I'll get into my issues with the star player for the Pacers later, but this fourth quarter, Jalen Brunson, he is on a mission this postseason to prove Becky Hammond wrong, because let's see, he had 43 points in the fourth quarter. I believe he had 21 points. My bad, I missed 3 of them. 21 points in the fourth quarter alone. Almost half of what he scored the other 3 periods. Isaiah Hartenstein good. Pretty much everyone from the Knicks played good. They mostly just ran their starting 5 the entire time, which is crazy for me to think, but hey, whatever. Let's see. Josh Hart was phenomenal in this game, like he was in the beginning of the Sixers series. And the commentator mentioned when he got a rebound that he's only 6'4". I thought he was 6'7", 6'8". I looked it up. He's 6'5", and he's getting 13 rebounds a game. That's insane. He had 24 points. He had a costly turnover near the end, but that didn't really end up mattering too much. Actually, my bad. OG did play not great. He played pretty good defense, but not he didn't show up on offense. And it's kind of crazy because the Knicks were able to win a high-scoring game. Yeah, I didn't know they were really capable of that, of matching the Pacers' pace. On the Pacers' end of things, I would go as far to say everyone played good except for one, and that's number 0, Tyrese Halliburton. Dog, come on, bro. 6 points on 6 shots. Are you kidding me? Did he even shoot in the fourth quarter? You didn't even take a shot in the fourth, bruh. He was not good today. I feel like every time they took him out, then and had TJ McConnell in instead, then the Pacers would go on a run. And I feel that way because they keep panning over to him and he's smiling and cheering on the bench. And I'm like, dude, your team could be up so much if you just played how you played at the beginning of the year. And if you think I'm being hard on him, the public put this superstar label on him already. He's on Team USA. I don't think he should have been. I think Brunson should have been on Team USA over him. And there were other options. But you need to be better next game. And along with the antics in the Bucks series, hey, bro, it's not looking too good right now, Hallie. I need you to show up. But in the fourth quarter, the refs decided to make it about themselves. Let's see. There was I believe, a foul called on Halliburton when poking the ball out, and then the Pacers had to use a challenge on that. There was another. Oh yeah, and then sometime later, that ended up giving the Knicks a 3-point lead. Brunson tried to pass the ball, I believe, and it hit someone on the Pacers' hands, but they called it a kickball, and you can't review a kickball, which is the stupidest thing ever. And Dante DiVincenzo got a good look from 3, and that was basically the game. Knicks had to waste a challenge and a timeout at the end because it clearly bounced off of a Pacers player, like it hit the leg and changed direction. But then they called it Pacers ball, so they had to waste a challenge because they already used it, and a timeout because they already used a challenge earlier in the game. And people are mad about a moving screen call. I get it. You don't really make that call. Shout out DiVincenzo. He really did sell it. It was a moving screen technically, but in that situation, typically not called unless he's like flopping like that. But I don't want to hear anything about the refs stealing this game from Indiana because you were up for a majority of this game and your star player didn't show up. I think that should be your biggest worry about the series. He shows up, you win this game. But that's about all I have to say about that game. Oh, good, this game's over. God damn it, bro. I should have went with my gut and chose the Timberwolves. I said Nuggets in 7. I don't feel too good about this. Right now, the Nuggets are looking exactly like how they're playing against the Lakers, except this time, this team isn't the Lakers. It's a way better team than the Lakers. I don't know if it's like the opponents making them look better, but this is one of the best defenses I've ever seen in my lifetime as an NBA fan. They didn't even have their best defender in Rudy Gobert. He was out with his kid, which I don't know why anyone's mad about that. Like, his kid was just born, and you want him to get on a plane and fly over. Like, are you not concerned about what his wife would do to him? Like, she'd probably yell at him. He'd be in the doghouse for a while. But I'm sure if they were down 0-1, he woulda came. But they're up 1-0. The goal was to steal one game, and they did. And now they're up 2-0. Potential to end this in 4 again. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the Nuggets are going to get swept. It really did feel like the refs were helping the Nuggets in the beginning. Anthony Edwards got a technical foul last game for staring. They rescinded it, of course, because it was stupid. But Mike Malone, he comes out and storms the court because, I think KCP or Murray, someone flopped on like an ant layup. And he comes out and just verbally assaults the referee with all the players yelling at the referee too. And no technical is called. That's the most, all right, you're out of here, technical foul ever. And another play was Murray got mad for some reason at the Timberwolves. So he threw a heat pack on the court during the play. Someone could have got hurt. And they just didn't do anything about it. They just said, oh, look, a heat pack's on the... That came from the bench. He threw it. Also, this was not a good Jokic game. As you can see, 16 points, 4 turnovers compared to 8 assists. This team is clamping up, like doing the best job they can to stop Jokic. And no one around him is helping. Only one who really showed up was Aaron Gordon, but his efforts were forgotten after the second quarter, basically. Jamal Murray, literal tour dates, 3 for 18. This isn't the Lakers. You can't just troll and then all right, I'm going to start trying when you got Austin Reeves on you. You got, what do you got? Jaden McDaniels, Ant, where is he? Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Shout out Naz Reid because, oh my God, this series is changing my opinion on him. After the Sun series, I'm like, all right, bro, you might not be that. Oh, this guy is crazy on defense. He's insane. Cat came to hoop today. I like what we're seeing from Cat because I believe against the Grizzlies, I was disappointed in Cat. And he's really showing up this postseason. And Ant, again, another great game from him. Missed free throws, but hey, whatever. Now they get until Friday to rest because the NBA is stupid in how they made the schedule. But everyone showed up basically, this wasn't even like a crazy offensive game from anyone, really. Maybe Nikhil Alexander-Walker, you could say. It was these two, and the defense pretty much won them this game. I've never seen the Nuggets basically spiral like this. Like, there were plays, the Nuggets couldn't even dribble the ball without someone putting a hand on it. And there were so many shot clock violations. I mean, I've never seen them like this. Jokic took a seat. It was close until then because Jokic had to rest, and he had like 2 turnovers at the time, which was a lot for him. And then Minnie took like a 13-point lead, and it was basically over. I'm not going to go back and change my predictions. I'm going to stand by. I'll take the L. It really does look like the, what do you call it? The Timberwolves are about to win this series. And, like, people are like, oh, it's not over. It's 2-0. They went on the road. They went to Denver. You know the thing Laker fans and the media were crying about last year? Like, oh, Denver's hard to play in because of the altitude. They went out. They won a clutch game in Denver. And then they stomp on Denver in the next game. With, like, 1 day rest. This team is different. So, it's either the Nuggets really aren't as good as I thought they were. And this team is just way better than I thought they were, or the Nuggets just hit the worst shooting slump, like poorest time shooting slump ever. Yeah. These are the only 2 games. There's only gonna be 2 games a day from now on, which I guess is okay. Gives me time to breathe. But if you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe. We're gonna go over other videos. I mean, not videos, games, and I'll see you all next time.